A question that I get asked a lot is, how do I find a lawyer? And family law is a little different from other areas of law. So what you really want is a lawyer who has practiced in your county, whatever county you're filing your divorce in, and who has experience with your judges. Because family law is not very black and white. It's very gray, and much of family law is at the discretion of a judge. Now, there are boundaries around that discretion, but a lawyer who knows the judges and knows how they feel about certain things is going to be the best lawyer for you. And I would also say, while money is always an issue in divorce cases, and I've said this in a different video that I've done, when people get married, they don't set aside a special account to pay their lawyer when they get divorced. So whatever money you're using is going to come from money you intend for something else. So I know that finding someone that is reasonable in their fees is very important. But oftentimes that lawyer will also be fairly inexperienced, because the more experienced a lawyer is, the more they charge. Having said that, most good lawyers have other lawyers working for them who are not as experienced, and so they have those lawyers do as much as possible at a lower rate, or they have their paralegal do things at a lower rate, and they only charge you when they actually are the one that has to do something. So what I encourage you to do if you're looking for a family lawyer is, first of all, look for someone who's been around a while in your county practicing law there. And then when you go in for your consultation, ask them how they charge their time and whether they use associate attorneys, whether they use their paralegal. And they may think you're asking that question because you don't want them to use the associates or their paralegal, but you do, because the paralegal charges a lot less than a lawyer charges per hour. And a lot of family law is just a matter of forms that anybody can do. The real skill that you want when the time comes is someone who knows the judges, knows how to try a case, and isn't afraid of the courtroom. Someone that's got trial experience. Not to say that you want your case to go to trial. In fact, you don't. You want your case to settle, because trials are very, very expensive. But if you have a lawyer who goes to trial, knows how to try a case, then that lawyer is going to be able to talk other lawyers into doing what they want for you, because the other lawyer knows that your lawyer is really good in the courtroom. So that's pretty much all I can tell you about how to find a lawyer. Just start out by asking around, asking for referrals. It's hard to get good referrals as a lawyer, but if a lawyer gets them, then you know they're probably pretty good. And be sure and ask those questions.